Hello, darling. Do you have the time, please?
It's beer monster o'clock. Hello guys, hope you're all having a great day. For this review we've got Carlsberg. It's a Danish Pilsner. Comes in at 3.8% ABV, so it's very weak for a beer, for a Pilsner. It's brewed in the UK, although it is Danish. You know, most people have tried this. It's Carlsberg, you know, it's very well advertised. Most pubs sell it, all shops sell it. You know, not a lot else to say about it, but I've never reviewed it, so I thought I would review it, because a lot of these lagers I noticed that I've tried before, I literally just used to demolish them. I never used to think about the flavours and all that, so it's interesting to go back to them and actually think about the flavours and that. Now, I've never really liked Carlsberg, but I've never thought it was horrible. I've just always found it a bit weak, which it is, I suppose. So yeah, that's all I really think about it. So yeah, I want to review it and see if I can dig a bit deeper. Yeah, one thing I always remember with Carlsberg is the adverts. So they do make some pretty good adverts, don't they? I used to like the Peter K one. Don't you remember, guys? With the got like a group of lads doing kick-ups and that in the football court, and then he just boots it in the air and says, "Have it." Then it comes up with a Carlsberg, probably the best lager in the world thing. One thing's for sure, it's definitely not the best lager in the world. I mean, I think we can all agree on that. That's just a marketing slogan, isn't it? But anyway, that's enough jibber jabber. Let's crack it open. Have a little sniff through the rim. It doesn't have much aroma. Little bit of lemon. Like a kind of malted barley. Perhaps, I think there's a tiny bit of spice for me in there as well. I say it's like maltiness, nothing really to write home about, but then a lot of lagers don't have much aroma, do they? So can't really take too much away for that. Let's get it in the glass, guys. Now this is a Pilsner glass, so I'm giving it every opportunity possible. Here we go. Is it all going to fit in there? It is a pint can. I think this glass, by the looks of it, holds more than a pint. There we go. Looks like the perfect glass for this one, doesn't it guys? There you go. There's a little bit of a close-up for you. It's well carbonated, as you would expect from a lager. That's not haze, that's just where it's cold. It's very clear looking. Very clear looking, light golden colour for me. Or you could even say like a light straw sort of colour. Same sort of thing really, isn't it? There you go, it's very, very clear. I'd say sort of medium moving bubbles and quite high carbonated. This glass doesn't have a widget in, you know, like the thing they put in the glasses in the pub. So if you have one of them in, it will be going nuts. This is a Pilsner glass, so there you go. Anyway, let's chuck it down the neck, guys. Cheers, bottoms up. I'll let you know what I think. Meh, was my first impressions. It's bland, it's a bit tasteless, very watery, but I mean it is 3.8%. It's not going to have the biggest flavour, is it? And there are people that do like this kind of thing, you know, particularly people who might be a bit of a lightweight, or maybe you just, you know, not a lightweight, but you're going out for loads of drink, and you still want to keep yourself respectable sort of thing. Then this could be a good beer for you. As far as the flavour goes, I'm obviously going to have some more to think about it, but off that first initial taste, I'm not getting very much. The main thing I'm getting actually is lemon. It's quite refreshing, I'll give it that, it is quite refreshing, but that's because it's so watery, you know, it's one of them ones, but this one's not going to upset anyone, do you know what I mean? It's kind of a safe barbecue beer, I suppose. There's not much flavour to it, so there's not much really for anyone to dislike about it, if you like. So it's probably ideal for a barbecue. It probably wouldn't be the only fingered stock, but you know, if people really don't like certain beers that have a bit of a kick to them or too malty or whatever, you know, this one's pretty safe, I'd say. So it does have its place. And I know that, again, some people don't like the tasting too strong. For 3.8%, I don't think it's that bad. I've had worse. I've certainly had a lot worse. Carlin. Yeah, Carlin. I cannot stand that beer. It's got a really horrible metallic-y taste. Don't know if you get it in the pub, out of a can. For me anyway, you know, we're all different. Some people might absolutely love it. It might be their favourite beer, but for me, oh, yeah, Carlin is the worst. This isn't as bad as Carlin. It's just nothing really going on. Let's think about the flavours now, guys. Again, lemon. There's a hint of spice, like a peppery spice, which you get with Pilsners towards the back end, but it's a lot less than you get with like most Pilsners that are stronger. But again, I guess that's supposed to be expected at 3.8% ABV. That is very, very weak, isn't it? So it's not going to pack the same sort of punch. I say, there's not really much else to say. It's refreshing, it's watery, it's pretty bland, a little bit lemony, which is quite nice actually. It's my favourite thing about this beer, is the lemoniness, and then you've got a little bit of a peppery spice on the back end for me. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Would I rush out and buy it? No. Do I think it's worth a buy? Well, that depends, you know. If you like it and you've had it before, of course it's worth a buy. I mean, it is cheap. I mean, I picked up 4 pint cans of this for £4. That's very cheap, isn't it? But personally, I would rather pay a little bit more and get something with more flavour, because that's more to my taste, you know. I don't know what to give this out of 10. It's not going to get a high score, but I'm not going to give it a 1 or a 2 or something like that just because it doesn't have much taste. Because a lot of lagers don't have much taste, you know. I think I gave Bud a 4. For me, it's around that sort of level. Just you know, cause again, with Bud, it's great for advertising and all that, but just don't have no flavour for me. So, you know, it all depends what you like. If you like a nice flavoursome beer, this ain't it. You know, but there are people that do like this, and fair enough. If you like it, didn't you? It's we're all different, aren't we? Right, one more go, and I'll give it my mark out of 10. I'm going to give it a 4.5. 4.5 out of 10. You know, because for my tastes, I think that's about how much I'm enjoying it out of 10. It is very refreshing. I'm just giving it the edge over Bud, because I find this a bit more refreshing than Bud, although Bud is refreshing as well. I just slightly prefer this. Don't really know why, because it really don't taste as much. But neither does Bud, does it? Yeah, let me know if you enjoy this Pilsner, guys, and what score would you give it out of 10 if you drink it regularly or whatever. My old man drinks this in the pub because he tends to stay there for quite a while, and he doesn't want to get too pissed up, so he tends to drink this, and he likes it. You know, so there are people that like it, including my old man, but yeah, it's not for me. Like, you know, I'm not going to slaughter it. I really don't think it's terrible. It's not horrible like some lagers are. It's just pretty basic, you know. it's just a basic cheap lager. It's not expensive, so I'm not expecting it to be amazing. It is what it is, kind of thing, guys. And yeah, thank you to everyone that has subscribed, and please don't forget to hit the like button on this video. It helps bump me video up there a little bit, because I am new, and there's lots of other beer reviewers out there, so any little bit you can do to help me would be appreciated, like hitting that like button, because that bumps your videos up a bit further, so they're more likely to get seen. And if you would really like to help me even more, and you're new here or you haven't already subscribed, think about it, smashing that button, guys. I would really appreciate it. It's just one little click for you, but it would really mean a lot to me and help me out. Anyway, guys, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye, darlings.